Hello guys, welcome back to Top's Kitchen. Today we're making another recipe. This will be our simple chakalaka. So we have our ingredients here. We have some chopped up cabbage, our onions, our cotton chakalaka, hot and spicy, as well as our roast baked beans. These are our spices, our chicken spice, paprika, our curry powder and dried parsley. We have 2 stock cubes and tomato paste. Let's start cooking. I've got hot oil on my stove. I'm going to add my onions. I'm going to mix it in. So we're going to saute our onions and let them brown and then come back with our spices. Okay, now our onions have browned. We're going to add in our ginger and garlic. We're going to stir that in. Our ginger and garlic is now incorporated with our onions. We're going to add our spices and curry powder. So I've added my seasoning stock cubes as well. I'm going to mix this in and incorporate this with our onions, ginger and garlic. The spices are cooked through. We're adding in our tomato paste. Straight after that, we add in our tinned chakalaka. We mix it through, and to this we're going to come back to add our cabbage. Now I've added my cabbage to the mixture. I'm going to pour in a little bit of water so that I'd let the cabbage steam and then come back to add in our baked beans. I've added in my water. I'm now going to let this steam at medium-low heat until the cabbage is cooked to my liking. I know some of you will ask, why do you add cabbage when you've got the tins? Well, you know, at Top's Kitchen we just don't do the ordinary, we do the extraordinary. So I prefer to have cabbage in it as well as my baked beans, because quite frankly the tins are bland in my opinion. So I just zhuzh it up a bit. Just when the cabbage is about to be done, we add in our baked beans and mix through. Okay, so after a couple of minutes I've checked up on my chakalaka. It is all done now. Please ensure that you check for seasoning. Make sure that it's seasoned to your liking. Mine is perfect. So thank you guys. That is our chakalaka recipe. Please do like, share and subscribe. Please turn on your post notifications as well, so that you get a notification whenever I have another upload. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Whilst we're waiting for our potatoes and onions to boil away and cook, we're going to prepare what we're going to add to our pap, which is mushrooms. To a pot I've added in a little bit of oil and some onions, and then I'm going to mix this through. We are going to saute our onions until they're golden brown, and then add in the rest of the ingredients. So now our onions are done. I've added in a bit of minced garlic and ginger, and then my button mushrooms. So I bought these. They were already sliced. These are button mushrooms. We're adding here. So we're gonna saute this until our mushrooms are fully cooked, and then come back. So to my mushrooms I've added in a bit of chicken spice just to give them that flavor, so that they do not make our pap bland. You need to reduce your heat at this point so that our mushrooms don't burn. That looks so good already. Okay, so our mushrooms are now done. We're going to turn off the heat, and then we're going to make our final addition that we're going to add to our pap. and then we are going to assemble everything together. So for our final addition, we're going to need some warm water, a bowl, as well as our Knorr creamy cheese sauce. You can also use the three cheese sauce, but that was out of stock, so this is what I could find. I've got 2 sachets, and then we're going to mix this up and mix it into our pap. Okay, so I've added in a little bit of water, and then I've added my 2 sachets of the cheese sauce. This is the consistency we're looking for. We do not want watery and runny. We want this thick consistency. So let's start to cook our pap and assemble everything and put all our ingredients together. So guys, I've checked in our potatoes and our onions. They are now cooked through. I'm just gonna mince them because if you remember, our potatoes were diced. So I'm just gonna mash them up and make sure that they're all mashed up in the pot, like so. So you need to mash them up and ensure that you don't have any large or big chunks. So now I've minced up my potatoes. I'm going to add my margarine into the pot, and then we're going to let this melt away. And then just for a bit of seasoning, we're just gonna add in a pinch of salt. You can also add in aromat, but I do not have that now, so I'm going to use salt. Okay, so now we're going to start our pap. We're adding in our mealie meal or maize meal. I'll come back when it's nice and fluffy. Okay, so I've mixed in my maize meal. Now I'm going to allow it to cook, and then I'm going to add in my mushrooms as well as my creamy cheese sauce to finish it off. Okay, I've been stirring this on intervals of 5 minutes until it was cooked on our high heat. I'm now going to add in my mushrooms. So we're going to mix this through. We've now incorporated our mushrooms, and we've added in our cheese sauce, and we'll incorporate that as well. Okay, we've incorporated our cheese sauce, and this is the final product. So that is it for our pap, guys. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so that you are notified whenever I upload another video. Goodbye.